Pros and cons of living in Edmonton. Are you thinking of moving to Edmonton? Of course Edmonton has pros and cons. Every city does. So in this video, I'm going to tell you some of the things that I like and dislike about living in Edmonton. Hello, my name is Patrick Fields, your Edmonton real estate guy. I'm licensed with RE/MAX Select. I've been helping nice people buy and sell homes here since 2002. If you've been considering a move to Edmonton, then you'll want to stick around as I give you some of my pros and cons of living in Edmonton. Now, just as a little background on me, I was born in Saskatoon. I've lived in Winnipeg, Toronto, Vancouver, and now Edmonton, where I have lived since 2001. So here are some of the pros. Number one would be cost of living. As I mentioned, I moved here from Vancouver and had lived in Toronto before that. So yeah, it's a lot more affordable here. The average house price at the end of 2019 was just over $430,000. And at that price, you could buy a newer 1,700 to 1,900 square foot two-story home in the suburbs with 3 bedrooms, a bonus room, and a double attached garage, just as an example. The average condominium price was just under $223,000, and that would buy you a 2-bedroom, 2 full bathroom condo, potentially with underground parking, depending on the area of the city. The average house price in Vancouver in 2019 was just over $1 million, and in Toronto was just over $800,000. So when you look at pricing across all of Canada, Edmonton falls roughly in the middle. For affordability, not geographically. And as an added bonus, there's no provincial sales tax here, and that can really add up. Number 2 would be our sense of community. Edmonton is such an incredible community to be a part of. Now, even though it is a large city of around 1 million, the people of Edmonton always work to take care for one another and show kindness to those in need. Anytime there's any sort of call out for assistance in Edmonton, it's met with overwhelming response and support. It is a big city with a warm and inviting feel. Number 3 would be seasons. We get an average of 325 sunny days every year. We are the second sunniest city in all of Canada. And we have 4 distinct seasons in Edmonton, being spring, summer, fall, and winter. And sometimes they make a gentle blend from one into the next, and other years it's just this harsh end to one and into another. Like the warmth of summer's over and now you have to wear a coat. I really like that we have 4 seasons here. Coming from Vancouver, it seemed like there were just 2 seasons, raining or not raining. Toronto was very humid in the summer or felt like frozen icicles blowing through you in the wintertime. It does get fairly warm here in the summer. Our hottest and wettest month is July, and we can see high 20s or low 30s. The temperature average is 23 degrees Celsius, and we average just over 50 millimeters of rain. The highest temperature on record in Edmonton was 37.2 degrees Celsius or 99 Fahrenheit. In the winter, we average around 124 centimeters or 48 inches of snow, and thankfully it doesn't all fall at once. Next would be Edmonton's River Valley. Edmonton has the largest expanse of urban parkland in North America. There are 7,300 hectares of green space. In fact, 18 Stanley Parks could fit in there. 20 back-to-back parks make up the Valley Park system on both sides of the river as it winds through the middle of the city. Our river valley hosts 275 kilometers of paths and sidewalks for cycling, walking, and runners. And there's also 460 kilometers of unpaved single track throughout the river valley. Fun fact for you, it is 20 times the size of the Grand Central Park in New York City. Number 5 would be our culinary scene. Whatever it is that your taste buds desire, we have in Edmonton for you to enjoy. Now, I love to eat and experience new foods. Let me tell you, Edmonton is a great place to try some different foods. From quaint cafes to bakeries, coffee shops, breweries, casual, ethnic, or fine dining, you'll find it all here in Edmonton. Now, I would need way too much of your time to share all of the amazing places, but here's just a few of my favorites. Now, if you have a sweet tooth like me, you will love Donut Party. These are not your average donuts. They are huge and completely non-traditional in flavors. I guarantee you haven't had a donut until you've had one of theirs. Or you could check out Vice for Pies or Bon-Ton or Duchess Bakery, and I guarantee you won't walk out empty-handed. The pear caramel brioche is unreal. If you're looking for a fun and casual meal with some friends, then check out Otto's. Avenue Magazine just awarded them Best Neighborhood Gem for 2020. Be sure to make a reservation. Otto's serves sausages made in-house in flavors like smoked apple sage, Peruvian, or maple bratwurst. There is Zin Wine and Tapas. They offer a tremendous feed me option, which is a surprise multi-course offering, and their service is outstanding. Partake is a new restaurant with a great atmosphere and carefully crafted French cuisine, or if you're just looking for a great burger, there is Fox Burger and the Burger's Priest, just to name a few of my faves. And number 6, there's never a lack of things to do here. We have every type of sporting event, major concert events, the symphony, museums, the art gallery, and Edmonton is known as Festival City. There really is something going on at all times for everyone. Before I get into the cons, I just wanted to mention that if you aren't already subscribed and want more videos on home buying or selling tips or Edmonton community info, then click that little subscribe button so you don't miss my next video, and if you ring the bell, you'll be notified when the next video comes out. Okay, so cons of living in Edmonton. Number 1 would be potholes. Potholes are an unavoidable occurrence when driving on Edmonton streets. It's as if you're driving in a real-life Mario Kart game just trying to avoid them. In 2019, the city of Edmonton reportedly filled over 500,000 of these car-eating beasts. I try to follow AMA's Pothole Avoidance 101 and look further up the road when driving so I can better spot one of these craters. Additionally, not tailgating allows me to identify one in the distance to avoid and not cause unwanted damage to my vehicle. Number 2 would be mosquitoes. There are 30 species of mosquitoes that live in Edmonton, and thankfully citronella is available to help keep these little varmints away, and it's not a terrible scent. Interesting fact about mosquitoes, only the females bite. Both males and females feed on nectar so they can actually act as a pollinator. Mosquito larvae are aquatic and develop in the water. They breathe air and use a little siphon that they stick up to the surface just like a snorkel. Some species can live up to a year, but most only live 3 to 4 days as an adult, thankfully. Next would be traffic. Now, just like most cities of 1 million people, Edmonton can sometimes get a bit congested. Our high-level bridge that takes you from the north to the south side of the river can occasionally be an issue as large trucks neglect to check their max height restrictions and then they get themselves stuck, and that causes quite the traffic jam. But again, having lived in Toronto and Vancouver, I'll gladly sit in the extra 10 to 20 minutes of rush hour traffic here. It's not that bad. Alright, you won't believe this one. Edmonton only allows you to have 75 pigeons, and not a single pigeon more. Edmonton's animal licensing and control bylaw states that you can have up to 75 pigeons on a property with a license. Queen Elizabeth II reportedly owns 200 pigeons. Here's a fun fact. It's illegal to own a pet rat in Alberta. Number 5, there's no ocean nearby. Yeah, so coming here from Vancouver, I do miss the ocean. But it's just 1,157 kilometers to the Pacific, a 12-hour drive or not even a 2-hour flight to wiggle my toes in the sand and breathe in the wonderful ocean smells. Or to get my fix, I can drive 2.5 hours to Jasper and experience the magnificent Rockies and Pyramid or Patricia Lake. I see it as a win either way. Our close proximity to Jasper is so nice for a quick escape from the city to experience the wonders of nature and the Rocky Mountains. So there you have my pros and cons of living in Edmonton. Let me know in the comments below any of your likes or dislikes about Edmonton or where you live. If you're considering a move to Edmonton, just fill out the form below for a copy of my free relocation guide. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.